Where's Em?
Hello.
Hello.
We are live. So it has been a while. It's been a little minute.
Hot minute.
It has been a hot minute, and we haven't been on for some time. But obviously, with everything that's been going on with this awesome TV show, we thought we'd come on, have a live, and
some wicked people.
Yeah, bring on a couple of cool people that you may recognise. So we'll let them introduce themselves. We're pointing over that way.
Only Ben needs to introduce. I've been on
Yeah,
one
there
of
we
these
go.
before.
Ben.
Go on, Ben. It's all up to you. Go on, Ben.
Name's gone to your head.
Hi, I'm Ben. I'm the Yorkshire flipper, Yorkshire trader, and I'm a part-time reseller.
Perfect.
All round
I'm a
awesome.
fresh new face to YouTube.
Yes. So we have put everyone's links
I saw that.
in the description box below. If you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to Ben, Yorkshire Flipper, and I mean, there's other channels like rummage in and out. Rummage around. That's it.
He's
Kieran.
also known as
The Trainer King. Go on,
I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything no more.
Introduce yourself. You've only been on the channel like half a dozen
I've
times.
been on the channel like 15 times.
Well, talk about that.
I don't need to introduce myself. Huh?
People might not know who you are.
Okay, I'm the Trainer King. Thank you. Cheers, then. Bye.
What do they call me? They call me
The Trainer King, also known as Reach Around.
yeah, we are.
Ben, don't get any ideas, all right?
Yes, we do have fourth spot in the grid guests, but they're joining in a few minutes. Perfect. So yeah, that'll be Emma and Chris.
Right, should we say a few hellos?
Definitely,
we got him?
definitely.
So we got Max Co, who was 4 hours early. Wow, well, he might not be with us now, but yeah, welcome.
He was ready earlier.
We got Chop Busy Work Bang Bang Paul in. Hello. She's moaning at us.
Yes.
She's moaning at us again, Jack.
It's blaming me as well. Unbelievable. I'm touching. If anyone remembers what last time I touched the laptop and we went off live.
We got Tom in, we got Becca,
hey, Tom, Becca,
we got Louise, we got Chris, we got Martin, we got Sean. Hello. We got George Ross in. Hello. Having a reach around. There we go.
Well, there we go.
There we go. Told you. Don't need introducing.
We've also got Richard in. Hello, Richard. Chris says, Yorkshire flipper, where in good old Yorkshire are you from?
Oh. Well, I'm from a little town. Well, actually, I'm from a big town called Hull, but I live in Beverley. It's about 20 minutes from Hull. Oh. Cute little town.
Never been.
No,
We've never been.
What?
There's never been anywhere.
Largest amount of charity shops, so the smallest town.
Yeah.
I need to go there.
12 charity shops here.
I need to go there.
It's a good place.
Ben, what are you doing tomorrow?
He's having a drive up.
Yeah, you're more than welcome to. Yeah, I'll take you around town.
Round town.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the?
Yeah. We'll do that.
Oh, what is that?
It's a little Yorkshire flipper mug.
Oh,
I never got one.
No, it's only for people who like Kieran.
I've got one. You didn't ask for one, Kieran. If you'd have asked, you would have received.
That's fine. Just to let you know, guys, Global Thrifters are going live.
Oh, awesome.
Global Thrifters are going live. Just to let you know. Okay.
We'll give them a watch.
Yeah. I think I've just got a notification as well.
Nice, eh?
I haven't.
Pete, Pete's in a jar. Nice to see you. And then you're the Trainer King, apparently. Who would have known?
There we go. You got now being
Huh?
They do call you it.
They do call it. Yeah, they do. I didn't lie in the TV show.
Was there any update? Was there any update on the football boots?
No.
They're
actually here. Look, ready. Voila.
Well, they do look fancy, but are they so fancy? They're fancy. Take.
They're different. I'm not sure. But what would you do, right? The fakes on eBay are selling for £70, but would you sell a fake?
I mean, probably not on eBay. If you know what I mean.
Depop.
Depop, yeah. I think there might be a Depop special. to be honest, but I'm not too sure. I think they are because a lot of people were saying, I don't know, George is here as well. They were saying that this numbers should be a bit more pixelated. However, the only ones that I've been sent are the metal versions, and these aren't metal. These are just
The molded.
They're just molded studs. So, but I might just chuck them on Depop and just.
I remember saying to you, like, if they're gonna fake a pair, they're gonna fake the number 1, aren't they? Like 0, 0, 1. You know what I mean? Right, let's say a couple of hellos. We've got Monkey Thrifter. We've got Joe. Hello, Joe. Simon's probably working. And see, I'm slack on the old thing.
Hi, Sean, Nick Shop.
Hello, Sean. Oh, and there we are.
Yay!
Hi.
Hey.
I'm this side now. I don't want to be this side. You just messed everything up.
Yeah. Hi, Emma and Chris. How you doing?
Yeah, pretty good, thanks.
Yeah, good, thanks.
Been enjoying the show.
Yeah. Congratulations, by the way.
Oh,
On the little baby that's coming.
Thank you very much.
When are you
Thanks,
due?
Chris.
When are you
March,
due?
end of March, so basically April.
Oh,
so.
brilliant.
Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, it worked out well with her.
Yeah, we've got some cute babies.
How are you doing, Kieran, Ben?
Hi, Emma and Chris. How you doing?
Well,
Are
I
you
know
all right?
we're in the end, so it's a bit, ooh.
I was going to say, I don't blame her. Wrap up.
That's how I'm born.
Yeah.
I'm literally sat on a radiator, like here. There's a radiator.
Oh, look at you. Look at you.
So,
Where are you?
Go on, Kieran.
Where are you, Emma? At your warehouse?
You're in the unit, aren't
So we're in our unit. I can quickly give you a show around. There's quite a lot in here, and there's quite a lot of stuff, a lot of stock
my
and
God.
stuff. So it's quite busy.
you? Nice.
I've got the
Where
same
I
rack
spend
in.
my days.
Oh, really? Was it from Big Dogs?
Yeah, I've got it in the black.
Was it from Big Dogs?
Nice.
Yeah. You need racking, keep everything organised, sort of.
Definitely.
Oh, that doesn't look very organised out there. Jeez.
We look forward to
Kieran.
finally built, and then we can actually rack it out properly and have larger, more space, so we can just fill it up with more stuff. I think that's what any reseller does. The more space you have, the more stuff you're going to fill it up with. You know.
Exactly.
100%.
That's it, yeah. How are you all feeling about the show?
Yeah. So
Seeing yourselves on the TV?
Weird.
It's cringy.
Yeah. Last
So
time we were
cringy.
like, but it's all right now.
It's
I was saying
cringy.
earlier,
That's
it's a
the
bit
thing.
like it's a bit of a guilty pleasure, isn't it? Like watching it, it's a bit like I've been watching myself, like and enjoying it.
I think everyone's been doing so well. Like we were just saying beforehand, like there's some people who are just on for a couple of episodes, some people on for like Phil's on for like 12 episodes. So it's everyone's having their moment, having their bit. You know what I mean? And I feel it's like
That's it, yeah.
everyone got a pallet, which is awesome. And yeah, it's a whole experience in itself.
That's it, yeah. And look at Kieran all quiet in the corner, as if Kieran.
Yeah, never seen him so
I'm
quiet.
sussing my competition, huh? I'm
You was
sussing
never
out
that
my
quiet when I
competition.
saw you.
I'm a changed man.
I bet, yeah.
Cyprus has changed me.
What happened in Cyprus? Come on.
What happened in Cyprus stays in
Spill.
Cyprus.
Stays in Cyprus, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Is there some bidding wars goss here?
Nah, what the heck? She got there about 3 days late.
Were you in Cyprus at the same time? I thought it was when you got back. Was you in the same time?
Yeah, same
Yeah, I
time.
was in Cyprus at the same time, but in different areas of Cyprus, basically, like
okay.
2-3 hours away.
That's their story.
Oh, Mum.
What was that all
The
about?
same ones are embarrassing than it's true. 100%.
You know, how long are we on this live stream for?
Well,
I think I need to leave.
What was everyone's favourite moment of the of filming and the whole series in all?
Scamming Emma for £750 for a pair of heels.
Oh,
That was an amazing episode. I love that. I was
To be
literally
fair, that's a business investment. That's
Yeah,
going to
if
be
you do
the backdrop of my YouTube channel. Yeah.
Mm.
Yes, as long as you get
You
little
look
rummage around
lovely.
the logo.
Fine.
I think they could have made more out of that segment though. I think it was quite short.
Mm.
It
I feel like
was.
a lot of the, because it's only half an hour, everything does seem quite
Yeah.
tight. Yeah, not tight.
Trying to
you
get
know,
as much.
Yeah. But I
Yeah.
understand they want to get as much as they can in
Yeah.
what is actually quite a short
Yeah.
amount of time. I
Yeah.
feel like they cut to my bids. Like, I feel like every bid is like 100, 200, and it's like, it wasn't that. It really wasn't that. You know what I mean?
It was. It was.
The only took to go for London's getting it yours.
Oh,
So funny.
Yeah.
Definitely.
To be fair, Jack, I have noticed. I think they're missing some of yours out because it seems like drastic jumps, like
That's it.
from 200 to like 310. I'm like, whoa, what happened
I
there?
don't remember that. Like, you know, always like, who's going to start us off? I was like 100, and we're like, I'm sure they all started at 10. You know,
Jess in the
Yeah.
chat. That's how you bid, Jack. Don't lie.
yeah. I go to the little auctions, the little community centres, and just stand up and shout at people. You know what I mean? I can't help it.
So we got Nick and Andrew in. Hello,
Hey,
guys. Hope
guys.
you're doing well.
Hello, hello.
If anyone's got any questions about the show, then please pop them in the chat,
Yes.
and obviously we'll
We'll
try and answer them.
We'll answer what we can. You know what I mean?
But yeah, hello everyone, welcome.
Ben, what was your favourite moment?
Yeah, they could have made it a bit bigger, longer, couldn't they? Really, when you thought about it.
My favourite is probably the first episode, which is probably a bit biased because I was the winner. Whoop, whoop.
That was
And I was there, obviously.
Yeah, of course. No,
Wait,
okay.
first one that went live, the first one that aired.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
We're waiting for it.
Yeah, and it was quite a nice moment because I was with like my family as well, and sort of family and close friends. It was quite a nice sort of
Yeah.
moment.
And the clothes were really cool. That was a really
Yeah, you done well that
cool.
palette.
We were just talking about Ben's segments.
Yeah.
And how fun they are.
Oh,
So it's brilliant.
Ben's selling footage is, I mean,
It's the best.
the best out of everyone's. Like,
That's
it's
100%.
It's brilliant, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
when
I
you
think
walk
they should have.
when you walk down the stairs in the robe, you know, it's it's just
Entertaining.
brilliant.
Yeah, like today with the hula hoop thing, and we fell
Yeah.
over. I thought that was quite
So
entertaining.
brilliant.
Do you- I think the selling bit should have been more. There should have been more
Suave.
selling bit.
Yeah,
Wow.
100%.
Yeah, a bit more focused. I think
Yeah.
a lot of the reselling community who are commenting on like Facebook or whatever, you know, obviously they're watching it from the point of view like we would all watch it, whereas the general public
Yeah.
watching it don't have the reselling interest as much, you know, obviously. So
Yeah, true. Yeah.
they're like, I want to know exactly where you sold it, how you sold it. You know, whereas people watching it on TV, I think they just, did you sell it? Yes, well done. How much?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
Nick just said I've seen a couple
Mm.
people lacking somehow. It needed more detail. They crammed in too much. I think
Yeah.
half an hour is very well, it's not half an hour, is
yeah, I
it?
agree.
adverts.
Yeah.
It's not half an hour, is it? But it's
So-
tight. It is tight.
I'm just gonna put it out there. Like we can't say too much about. Like I know I can see Nick saying, "Do you spend your own cash?" But we're not really allowed to answer that. So we can only answer what we can answer, basically. Really.
Yeah.
Unless you guys want to say it, but Night's Life. Have you? Says, huh? How long did it all take to film?
Yes. So I think it was about
Was it 3 weeks?
in total.
We weren't there for
at the
3 weeks,
studio.
but the whole time I think was
we
3
were
weeks.
filming for 2 weeks.
Yeah,
So-
It got it.
We were filming for 2 weeks. So I think it went on probably for about a month, would you say? A month?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because obviously
been around.
So
the
obviously
first.
about us and stuff, and
Mm.
obviously then our end bit as
Yeah.
well. So
Yeah. And then the selling time as well, obviously added on. But yeah, I think the whole show is obviously built for entertainment. You know, it's not there as a factual sort of, you know, documentary as such. It's more of a entertaining show, you know,
Mhm.
hopefully. And that was our experience anyway.
So Becky says, "Did you realise you were supposed to sell stuff out the pallets? What people do?"
Well, we have
What?
Yeah,
What, a
so-
reselling show? What's reselling?
we might buy a pallet and make a profit, you know, like oh no, we did actually on the well-being,
Yeah.
the well-being. But
The charity thing's such a good idea, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a nice idea.
It makes me look so bad because I just chuck mine all in the tip, and literally everybody else has donated it to charity, and I just chuck mine in the bloody skip.
Some of ours went in the skip as well. We just didn't show it. You know, like some of the broken stuff. Like we hired a skip outside the uni, just chucked all the broken toys away. Because like, what else are you going to do with it? Really, it's like a danger hazard to kids. So
Yeah.
True. But they cut out the bosh. They said bish bash and then just left the bosh. What's that all about?
Pep's got a bish bash bosh in there.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's just not fair. I need to trademark that.
Richard says, have you got loads of stuff left?
Good question.
Have you guys got much left?
I've sold all the homeware.
Good.
The footwear, I've got a couple of them boxes left, you know, the brand new shoes.
Yeah.
I thought you sold it.
A grand total of 0.
What about you, Ben?
That was a long day.
I had a few of the clothing bits because there's actually, I think there's like over 100 items of clothing.
Wow.
So yeah, I've got a few little bits left.
Just around. What about you guys, Emma and Chris?
Yeah, I say we got some random bits and bobs. The clothing, there was like 700 pieces or something ridiculous.
Wow.
So we've got a few bits of that left.
That's right.
We have like little random bits and bobs. Some hasn't been shown yet, so we can't say too much.
We've got to think on our feet.
Oh no.
Some like eyeballs left from the fancy dress pallet, which was one of our favourites.
Yeah.
So
That was cheap. That was cheap, that pallet. Like,
It even shocked me when I
Because
saw
you
it.
weren't there jumping it up, Jack.
1,000.
900.
No, that was 50. Yeah.
50.
Yeah,
£50.
Yeah.
But the stuff was really good quality. I knew as soon as I saw it. And I thought, that pallet's for me. I saw Emma's face. She wasn't happy. And I thought I could sell that all day long.
Yeah.
And
I've got to say, initially, the fancy dress palette I wasn't too keen on, but once we got it back, saw how many pieces we had, the quality of it, then it was good. And I also think what's interesting is they don't show the backstory of it. They make it seem like that was the first sort of shop we went in. We actually went into about 3 or 4 to sell it.
Yeah.
And then eventually we found this nice lady. She was like, yeah, I'll take it. And so we was excited. It was like, yes, we can sell it. And yeah, so there was like a whole backstory to it. But yeah, my favourite palette so far, I think.
And did you sell most of it or all of it to the shops? Did you put much online, or was it all mainly to the shop?
we put some online. A lot of it went to the shop, but we put some online. And as Emma said, we've still got some left, like wigs and eyeballs and stuff.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
but pop out eyeballs.
Yeah,
You're all right without one.
Yeah, the lady from the shop, she took most of it, and I do want to actually like put a business name on Twitter or something to give her some business, because she really helped us out. You know what I mean? Like by taking a lot of it. Yeah. Because in the short space of time we have to sell it, it's quite hard to do everything. So
that's right.
That's something else. We've got to take into consideration the time.
If they extended that time, because obviously they were working on their turnaround time. Obviously, they want to get the show on TV as soon as possible. Obviously,
exactly.
If we had a bit more time to sell it, I think, and film more footage, I think it would be more of a realistic review of it, to see how much is sold.
Yeah.
Jess, that's a good one.
Chat.
Was it Jess?
Yeah,
would you do it again?
Will you do it again?
Would you do it again? I would.
Yeah,
I
can't.
For us, I can't say anything because I've already been asked. So. See you next year, guys. I'm already there.
What do you mean? I'm already filming. This is part of it.
I'm up in series 3.
Right, so guys, I'm going to start the auction. We're going to bid on the Yorkshire Flipper mug.
1,000.
We should have done a live auction. To be fair,
maybe we'll come back to it another time.
Yeah. We can get Kev on.
We get what? Kev? We get Kev on for a charity.
Wow, that's a good idea.
Yes,
we're like the COVID 2022 version.
Yeah, later. But would you guys do it again if we all?
Yeah, so I think initially when we was in it, I was sort of saying no way, never again, because it was quite stressful and everything. But looking back on it, after doing it, after selling it, after seeing how it was all edited, then if we were asked back, I'd definitely do it again.
Yeah, in a heartbeat.
Yeah, definitely. But I think already I've got some tactics that I would use. Maybe like not buying so many pallets.
That's why I only bought 2.
It's exhausting.
Yeah, Kieran knew from the start. He had a good plan.
Yeah, I'd go again, definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
I'm the same as you, Em. I think it was very stressful when you're there because it is stressful long days, isn't it? Like especially the first couple of days when they didn't really know what they were doing with the first group. But yeah, it's definitely worth doing it again, 100%. I really enjoyed it.
You, Ben, would you do it again?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yeah, the pros definitely outweigh the cons. It was, a really good experience. Yeah, I'd definitely do it again.
It was a lot of fun as well, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
and meeting new guys,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you two do it again?
Yeah, we probably would. But I reckon they'll just have a whole new
don't know,
load.
do you?
I don't know. I have no idea. But like, I wouldn't be surprised if they just get 10 new faces. You know what I mean? I don't know.
But yeah, if we were asked about it, I would do it again.
Of course. Have a go. I'll have a go.
You have a little baby next time, though.
Yeah.
A mini thrifter.
Oh.
So the monkey thrifter says, did you stop in a hotel in between filming? And yes. We did.
Yes, we did.
Obviously we were filming up north, and obviously we're the furthest south.
Yeah,
So
we're like a 5-hour drive or whatever. I think it was longer on the bank holiday. We drove on a bank holiday Friday from Portsmouth to like Bolton, and it was just like it took a long time.
It's taking you hours.
Yeah, 7 hours, I think. But
No.
I think some local people, like I know someone who was was local, and I think did sort of travel back and forth. But they did put us up in a hotel. Yes.
There we go.
That's cool.
Ladies, has anyone come up to you yet and said, "So you're on bidding wars, Ben"?
Ben, would you like to take the floor?
Yeah. So I was at a wedding last week, and somebody I didn't know wanted a photo of me instead of the bride.
Your dad doesn't count, Ben.
It's important, Kieran.
Oh, okay, sorry, mate.
What about you guys?
Is anyone else?
I've been noticing B&M because I needed some bubble wrap, and the girl literally like double looked at me and she's like, were you on Channel 4 last night? And I was like, just get me that bubble wrap and I want to leave.
Now that was Time Watch, wasn't it, Kieran?
Wrong program. Sorry. Most Wanted.
No, that was it.
Oh yeah, wrong program. Yeah, I'm on Crime Watch.
We haven't been recognised.
Have you been recognised, Christina?
No, I've been lying low and working non-stop.
I've had her in the unit.
She's had me in the unit.
I'm a slave driver.
In here.
I think for me, generally when I go out and about, I've got my face mask on, I've got my hat on, so there's a very slim chance I'll be noticed out and about. But the very first show that aired, I was actually in a pub in Cyprus, and I was saying to the landlord, do you have a TV in here with the UK channels on? And he was like, yeah, we do. I was like, really? I was shocked. I didn't think he would. And then so I was in Cyprus in the pub, all the punters watching. It was like, yes, very much on. So I think that's the first and last time I recognised from Bidding Wars.
I've had a couple of school friends message me saying, I was eating my dinner and I saw you.
You on TV?
Like, oh, no.
It's amazing how many like old school friends have come out the woodwork in it and going, "Oh, I'm so proud of you and well done." And you're like, "Fuck off, you haven't spoken to me for 10 years."
Yeah, I do also have, like, I'm sure all you guys, your followers are like messaging you saying well done and watching you on the show. So obviously I've had all that, but yeah, that's the extent of it really.
Which is nice because I think it's nice for, like, so if we weren't on it and we followed Kieran beforehand, so it'd be interesting to watch Kieran, if you know what I mean. So like other people watching us or you guys or anyone, if you didn't know anyone on the TV show, you'd still watch it, but it'd be interesting. But when you recognise someone on there, you have a different,
and there's more excitement for them and that sort of thing. So
yeah. Well, we've had Jess shouting on the group apps,
Emily, stop bidding!
Stop bidding! We're like, it's too late. It's too
late. Not live.
You can't control it now.
So funny.
Anyone else?
We've got the master. I am sorry if I missed one. Welcome everyone that's joined us. The chat just went a bit mental, so it's scared.
So it's jumped up a bit. It's nice having Emily up north. Yes, we did. We coincided. So when we filmed, we went to a couple of car boots and charity shops on the weekend, and then met up with some friends as well. So it was nice to, we've never been really up to Manchester or anywhere. So it was nice to sort of come up north and spend some time up there. It's all good.
Lainey said, "Did you outdo the bride in some of that retro clothing you got, Ben?"
You wore them shorts.
Yeah, what the same outfit. No, I did
Keep
quite
them
I did
shorts,
like
Ben.
that suit.
What was that, sorry?
Have you kept them shorts, Ben?
I've got them listed on Depop.
Oh, he's selling them. He's selling them.
I thought you were going to keep them.
He's going to frame them.
Nah. Oh, which ones? Sorry, which ones?
The blue Adidas ones.
The blue
Oh,
Adidas.
yeah, I've kept those. Yeah, sorry.
Oh,
Yeah,
Good,
I've kept
good,
those.
good.
I thought you meant the shorts that I wore on the shirt.
Oh, no. Why are you selling them anyway?
The denim two-piece.
Yeah.
Just that's how the wardrobe goes, you know, reusable
Ah.
fashion.
Okay.
Have you put a premium on it because he was on TV?
As seen on Channel 4.
Bought by the Yorkshire trader, Yorkshire flipper.
Nah.
River Island, £600.
Yeah.
So the next person says, "Has any of the other contestants got a YouTube presence?" Yes, and we are hoping to do more of these chat. But you will find the links to everyone on screen now in the description down below, and also the links to everyone else of YouTube will be on our
behind the scenes
video.
Yeah, so everyone in there who we met who has a YouTube channel is on there. So definitely go click on all of them, sub to everyone on there. Ben's just recently made a channel, so I don't know how many videos you got up. Is it a couple yet? Is it
I've got one more coming on Saturday.
Awesome. So yeah, brand new channel.
Pre-uploaded as well.
Ready to go.
I'm trying to do maybe like one a week.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
It's what we tell ourselves that we do, aren't we? Whether we get round to it.
You know, your first video was amazing, and I know you're going to absolutely smash it. So
Oh, thank you.
where are we? So we got Money Men to win. Hello, Andrew.
Jedward, Red Dan, Gorgeous Emma, and Mum, and Reach Around Trainer Queen. That's obviously Kieran. But thank you.
I get it all. Who's Jedward? Oh, YouTube.
I don't know why he calls us Jedward. No idea. Never really understood that. But...
Just said women on the channel, of course, Andrew shows up.
Oh dear.
So question from Peter: have you ever bought pallets before? So we know.
Yeah, we'll start off with Emma and Chris because obviously, take the floor. You can.
Yeah, we buy a lot of pallets. We generally buy like pallets from wholesalers and with like new items in. We have bought similar return pallets like this before as well. So we buy a mixture of pallets. So yeah, we do buy a lot of pallets. Obviously, the ones on the show are similar to some we bought before, like return pallets and things. I would say, I don't know about you guys, but initially with the show, I had different expectations. Like I thought it'd be different pallets, but obviously when we got there, we realised, what was in there and stuff. So yeah, that's my experience with their pallets and stuff. We do buy them regularly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
definitely. What about you, Kieran? Have you ever bought a pallet?
I've not bought a pallet, but I bought like big bundles of like vintage clothing and vintage trainers. But I don't, not pallet loads, but like you're talking 20, 30, 40 kilo bundles. But
yeah. Is it the big bales? They come in the bales.
Big bales. Yeah.
What about you, Ben?
Same as Kieran. Yeah, I've never bought sort of like a return package or faulty package, anything like that. But yeah, I tend to buy sort of like bales of clothing, probably like one every couple of months.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, we haven't bought pallets. We've bought at auction before, but never pallets. But I think whether you're buying pallets or at a car boot or an auction or charity shop, I think
it's just different business.
It's just stock. Yeah. All it is. Is so you're buying. If you've got your reselling mouse, how does you sound it? Mouse. Then yeah, you're
there's a lot of trainer king stuff there. I think they're taking the piss.
No, Kieran, you rise above it, all right?
Yeah.
Step ladder.
Stand tall.
Jamie says, does Phil the Flipper have a social media? He has.
Yes, he does. Yes.
Definitely give him a follow.
Yeah.
Is it just Phil the
Phil
Flipper?
the Flipper 1, I think it is.
Yeah.
Phil the Flipper 1.
Oh, he'll love that. He'll love that shout out.
He's got an Instagram, and I think he said he's creating a YouTube, isn't he, as well?
Oh, hopefully, that'll be good. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a camera.
I'm sending it.
So we'll see. Yeah, I'll see him on YouTube soon.
Good.
Yeah, definitely give him a follow on Instagram, and yeah, you'll find out when he's doing YouTube.
Yeah, 100%.
Nick says, did they give you the cheesy one-liners, or did you make?
Oh, everyone made no one was told to say anything. You know, I don't know about well for us anyway.
I wasn't aware there was any cheesy one-liners.
What? Cheesy one? What?
Why cheesy? Oh, Kieran, is your team losing yet? Oh no.
Well, like I know the whole intro and the sort of like the nicknames and that sort of thing. They were pushing quite a bit, weren't they?
Yeah.
Did anyone notice that we got global thrifters in today's episode?
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
I couldn't believe that. So basically, the whole time we were filming, we asked to use global thrifters when we got there, and they said you can't because no one else is, and we said that's fine, it doesn't matter. So we were like, we're like full-time resellers with an ethical twist. You know,
ethical twist.
And then one day we just said it, and no one said anything. We thought, okay, we'll get away with that one.
Wow. No way.
That was a good one.
So I don't know if it will benefit at all, but
it was just funny.
We
were just like, yes.
I was watching on the I couldn't believe it.
I actually remember that day filming, and I was doing some sort of things to the camera, and I kept saying, "Oh, the global thrifters doing this, global thrift." He was like, "No, you can't say that." I was like, "No,"
which is a shame because I feel like if everyone went in there and you could self-promote, not like subscribe, obviously not that bad, but like a little bit of self-promotion, I feel like it would just. You know what I mean? Like it would just go around a bit.
So I wanted to use like Emma Louise Hamilton, and there was like, "Oh no, you can't." And then sometimes I tried to say Emma Louise, and there was like, "No, you can't." Sue was quite sharp. She's like, "No." She's like, "No,
you had to stick with what you started out with.
On the ball.
Not for me, Kev.
Not for me. That's the best.
Some of these comments are brilliant. Sorry, I'm jumping the gun. I'm absolutely cold. I'm getting a jumper.
Ian says, "What episode do you try and drop in if you read?"
No, we couldn't. So for anyone who doesn't know,
there could have been a Reborn Returns Planet.
Yeah. No, the Reborn Rewild is our Himalayan hemp bags that we sell on Etsy and our own website, and that we go over to Nepal and design and have made and then import back. And I took a bum bag with me because I wanted to just like subtly wear it, and they were like, I'd have to put a tape over the logo. I'm thinking, well, there's no point, is there? There's just no point.
You could have used it as your flag when you're bidding, showing the bag.
Oh dear.
Jess says, "Is Phil selling his hanky?" I don't know.
Well,
is it?
Yeah. So basically, inside information here. So Phil got Kev to sign the hanky, and after the show, he's going to be selling it to charity.
That's better.
Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Phil should have said that himself. I'm so sorry if you're watching.
Well, I posted a photo just talking about Kev. Then I realised that's actually him signing it.
Wow.
Inside information.
But it'd be nice, nice thing to do. And I think you can't miss it. Whenever it.
It's a statement piece. Yeah. You could even give that photo to Phil. You can frame it and sell it with the hanky. Do you know what I mean? You could even. No, he's playing me back. Ignore that.
There's a few people.
I've been waiting for Kieran to say, "I can't wait to have a rummage around that pallet."
Yeah, did you not say that?
Are you not? They cut it out. They cut it out, obviously.
Of course. Yeah.
But yeah. I did Aaron, but they've cut it out, and the Bish Bash Bosh they cut out as well. They just put Bish Bash.
Do you notice the Vox box, which obviously is the interviews? We obviously all done one, before the auction, after the auction, and then sometimes obviously they only use one of them or whatever. So there's so much that people said that would never be seen again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's true.
I said you two would split up over that dodgy freaking.
At the wedding, you told us that. You wait. We got away that one and helped some good people. They were so happy, genuinely. The gentleman who spoke first when we gave the items away, he didn't know we were filming, and he was just obviously someone using the facilities, and he was so it was a genuine grateful, like moment, And then he went, "Oh, sorry, you're filming." Obviously, they cut that bit out. And then the guy in the like pinky salmon shirt was the manager, and he had a whole speech, and all they cut was "thank you." You know, it was so like it was authentic nice. And genuine. So just to capture that.
Definitely. Right. Did anyone steal Phil's hanky to stop him from doing that? No, actually.
No.
But yeah, if anyone else got any more questions, then feel free to pop them in the chat. Euroboss says, did you really buy the shoes from the Trainer King?
Yes, I did. And like, I think I did overpay, you know, but it's an investment, like I said. And, you know, I just helped Kieran win that show as well.
Thank you, darling. Thank you. Thank you very much.
TV. My brother was shouting at the TV saying, "Don't do it, Emma. Don't do it."
It's an understandable business decision.
That's right. I had to explain.
It's not just to wear on a night out, you know what I mean? It's to put on the set.
Have you worn them yet?
Nah, I'm actually never going to wear them. Like, I didn't buy them to wear. I've just bought them to use as like a prop in the YouTube videos and stuff. And, you know, because it was my size, that's what they didn't include, 5.5. What are the chances that those shoes would have been my size? It was just made to be like, I just had to have them.
And it's a business. You definitely put it in your So, and Kieran's happy, so.
I'm always happy when I'm here, Jack. You know this. Always happy.
Ricky's in. How did I miss this? I don't know, mate. It was on at 8 p.m. We did put it on Instagram and on YouTube early, and we was in the chat, and I mentioned it to you. So I don't know. I really don't know, Ricky.
Did Kieran just dab? Oh, fuck yeah, there we go. I keep looking at our Facebook group chat as well.
Yeah, I haven't looked over. But it's going off, is it? Yeah. But no, the loo rolls, I think we caught Josh and Kuji saying this on their live on Instagram. And they were saying, like, if it was a year ago in peak lockdown, the loo roll, you could have sold that immediately.
Yeah.
No issues at all. They would have done really well with them. But that pallet, there's been a couple of pallets that are a bit of a stinker, but I think there has to be the good with the bad. You know, there has to be a mix.
Is that a little pun there, stinker?
It wasn't meant to be, but it wasn't. It's
they just come naturally, Ben. They just fall out of his mouth.
But the thing is, in the show, in the Vox Box, I wasn't saying that many of them. And just for whatever reason, and then like now I've watched it, and everyone else is like doing like smashing them out. Kuji's got the most. He's got the most. Like, he loves it. But really cool guy.
They took that pallet really well, didn't they? Them two, to be fair. I'd have cried if I had got a pallet for the toilet roll. I would have used the toilet roll to wipe my tears.
It wasn't even good toilet roll.
It was cheap, like one ply, wasn't it? It was like wiping your ass with cardboard.
To be fair, I don't think it was a bad pallet. I think what made it bad really was the price paid. If it was a bit cheap, you know, like a £50 pallet, it would have been good. Like I think that's the key in this game. Don't bid too high.
That's right. Yeah.
I think they knew what the producers, obviously, you know, or if they knew what was in the pallet, obviously.
Yeah, because we didn't see the toilet roll.
You couldn't see the toilet roll, could you? So you know, there was going to be a reaction once you.
Yeah.
What would you have done, Jack, if you bought that pallet?
That one.
Free toilet roll.
The toilet roll would still be stacked up. What was that? Charity shop. Yeah.
Yeah, donate him.
No, I don't know. We got away with it from our £5, £10 less.
Because they didn't have a vehicle either. They would have had to
pay to ship it.
A lot of money to ship it home. So it's.
I think they made the right decision. They made the right decision.
Yeah.
So Jamie Andrew said, "Is Phil's hanky actually for sale? Is that a joke? Not yet. I don't think. But I think at the end of the series, I believe it is going to be auctioned off or sold for charity. But Phil will confirm that. That won't be for us to.
Did Kieran just dab?
Did Kieran just dab? Kieran just dab.
Don't clip it. Don't clip it.
Pounding it.
Mean.
Which crates did you all miss? That they're called pallets.
I wanted Benn's.
Benn's one. Which one?
The clothing one. 100%.
Yeah.
You should have been it.
But Ben, I knew it was your last episode, mate.
What do you mean, Kieran?
Sorry.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
No.
You were scripted to win that. The Dab King. No,
Yeah,
don't
but
call me the
listen to
Dab
him.
King.
Listen to him, Ben. What about you, Chris and Emma? Was there any that have been on so far? Obviously, that you wish you.
Ben's the vintage clothing, the first one. Ben's.
Really?
Yeah, look.
And obviously,
Yeah.
the shoes with the shoes, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's like a really good question. Like, which pallets? For me, it would be. I think it's the one that Mary and Dave. Was it Mary and Dave? Or no? I think Phil had one with the designer bagging. I would have liked that one.
Yeah.
And also,
yourself,
I wouldn't.
keep for
No,
yourself.
I wouldn't have wanted it for myself. I'd have liked to sell it. It wasn't really my colour or style, really. And also the one that Kieran had with the Louboutins in. I did want that, but I think sometimes it shouldn't, but like not loyalties, but you think about other people on the show. So I was thinking, oh, Kieran hasn't had one yet. Kieran's the trainer king, he's got shoes in. So I backed out when I really shouldn't have. So, you know.
That's not what
That mistake cost you 750 quid.
I know, 750. In the future, I'd say, you know, and for anyone watching, if you're ever in an auction or you want something, don't think about loyalties, you know, just go for it and get what you want, because business is ruthless. Yeah, and there's no space for like sentimental. Sorry, Kieran. Next time I just go for it.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm already in the next series. I've told you this.
Behave. The only pallet for us hasn't come up yet, so I won't say what it is. But it was our first.
We might be able to say about.
But yeah, we might. But it was our first pallet we filmed. You know, it's not a spoiler. They mixed them all up. You know what I mean? But it was the first pallet we filmed of the first episode, like first auction we were in. So we didn't really know the feel of like, you know, how much they're going for, what sort of prices, what are they worth, what's the quality of the stock like.
Yeah.
And we'd heard that obviously some of your guys in the first week had been like 50, 170, you know, that sort of thing. And, you know, that one sold, it was over £300, our first one. And we thought, no, we'll stop, that'll do, you know. And then it turned out to be a really good pallet.
Yeah.
You know, so it's almost like we'd bid up high for another pallet, but then you're going to watch this pallet and think, well, that's a better pallet. Why would you not bid more? But you know what I mean? You sort of, you try and, you're trying to feel out the quality of the pallets and what people's bidding patterns are like, you know?
Yeah. Exactly. I think when you first go in there, you're not sure what to expect, but after you've been there a few days, then you understand the price of the pallet, the caliber of the pallets. Whereas if they did a second series, who knows? Hopefully they'd mix it up where it could be higher priced items, you know, like laptops, PlayStations, you know, stuff like that. And that would switch it up. But after a few pallets, we sort of said to ourselves, if it goes above a certain point, we're just going to stop.
Yeah. And I think we made the right decisions as well.
Definitely.
So we just like happy bidding.
I think we just like putting our hand in the air.
Just going off.
To be fair, this week I'm really shocked at some of the prices, like 500, 600. I was like, I was like, how are you going to make your money back on that?
Yeah, 13.50. I think
that'd probably be my biggest one. You guys with a £15 pallet. Like if I was there.
Crazy.
I was bringing my remote, the TV. Big.
I remember filming it. Everyone was literally just like,
no. It was just so hot outside as well, wasn't it? It was so hot. Nobody wanted to actually unbox the pallet, so we just let you two have it.
And to be honest, when we even got it for £15, I'll be honest, I was actually mad. I was thinking, damn, I don't want to take that home. For the show, I was just sort of like, nah, these guys have missed out. But I was thinking, oh God, I've got this big pallet to take home. But actually, it turned out pretty good.
Exactly.
I do remember Kev sort of obviously talking to and sort of say, "Are you sure? Like, is that? Are we stopping at 15? Is that definitely?"
Yeah. He couldn't believe it. Could either no one else was going to bid on it.
But you made profit, and you know you can make profit on anything.
Yeah.
Look at Benn's cat.
Yeah.
I could Kieran write down. I think that's for the shoes, Emma. It's time for the shoes. So
Pete, you
know what? I did try and haggle Kieran down, and I did. I think he wanted, like, initially, was he saying 1,100? I was thinking, come on, mate, 1,100, no way. Not a chance. So I had to, like, reason with him. I had to say, look, you're not selling on eBay, so you don't have the fees to pay. So how about this?
Oh, it was all made up, Emma.
He even tried to get me to buy them for Emma. I remember that, Kieran.
I did haggle him down a bit.
You even tried to get me to buy them for Emma.
Yeah, I've got to try. I'm a businessman.
I know, you did try.
It's her birthday soon, Christmas coming up, you know.
I tried.
You tried.
The gangster. Ricky thinks you're a gangster, Ben.
Oh, definitely not.
The gangster drink red wine. What? Red wine. Oh dear.
Question: will any of you, apart from Emma, buy pallets in the future?
Good question.
And we already answered this.
No, would you? But moving forward,
Would you?
What do you mean in the show or?
No. So
in your real life, would you in
Yeah,
the future buy a pallet?
Yeah, I have done for the past like couple of years. Every other month, I buy sort of a pallet bundle of clothing. Yeah.
would you do a returns one of electronics
I
or?
think doing the show has definitely sort of broadened my comfort zone. Made me think about selling other things other than clothing and other bits and bobs. Yeah, I definitely would buy pallets in the future.
What about you, Kieran?
It's a bit short, Scott.
No, Jesus Christ. I think I might do, yeah, but it's got to be cheap. I'm from Spalding. Everything's cheap. I need a cheap pallet.
This is my thing. So, like, where you're sourcing now, whether it's charity shops, car boots, or an auction, but it's not a pallet, anything. Like for us, I love the treasure hunt. So going to a car boot or an auction, and obviously you can get a treasure hunt of a pallet as well, because that pallet could be an absolute treasure, and it just keeps giving.
Through it
and you could have 1,000 of one item, and you're making good money on every single. It is multi-quantity. I can understand where the buzz is in that, but because we're not doing that as much, we haven't experienced that as much. But us, like going to an antique market or a car boot, and like just like having that sort of like, not tunnel vision, but you're just looking for them gems, them. And I think that is like what drives us to, you got to enjoy what you do, right? You know what I mean? Everyone has to. You want to enjoy that. It's not just a job. We could all just go get a 9-to-5 job somewhere else.
I think when I think we'll have more space, so it's potential.
Yeah, I think we'll definitely dabble. I think we could dabble. We could bid. We'll find out where Emma and Chris are buying their pallets, and we'll.
I've never bid.
We'll run it. We'll run them up.
Honestly, a quick Google search will give you like a few places you can buy these pallets from. And I've seen there's a lady. She does some very pallets. You probably know her name. And she unlocks it on YouTube and shows what's inside. But I think Ben did mention like a good point in that being on the show is like broadened my horizon. So before, like I just always used to buy like new items to sell on Amazon direct, but like seeing the margins you guys are getting from eBay selling, like buying from the car boots and stuff at a small price, making those massive 500, 1,000% items has definitely made me think to try that as well and do a mix of different things rather than just being one sort of lane.
Yeah. I imagine the multi-quantities, once you've set them up, if you've got a few of them one items, obviously they sort of just, I know you've got to tweak it now and then, but they sell themselves, type of thing. Whereas single items,
it's a lot more
keep listing single items, but we'd love to have a balance of both. I think that's sort of similar to what you're saying, having a dabble in a bit of both. It's
exactly, like having a bit of mix and match, because like you say, like we can have like one item and we can maybe sell like, I don't know, 1,000 in a month or something. So it's just that one item, send it in. Whereas like with eBay, what's always put me off is like you have to do a new listing for each item and that sort of thing. And it evens itself out if you're getting like buying it for £1, selling it for like, what is it, 200, 300, like.
That's a good day. That is a good day. You know what I mean? Like it's not every item, but apart from a fishing reel, it's Jessin. If I mentioned a fishing reel once, I won't go into that now. But
you and that bloody freaking fishing reel, man. You didn't even win the fishing chat pallet.
No, I know. Jess said that. Jess was like, "Why did you not buy the camping and fishing one?" I was like, "Because I knew there would not be an antique reel in there, not a chance."
So we got Baba Yaru. 07. I've just finished watching today's episode of the series Training Key. You got lucky with that pallet the other day, saved by the Cinderella.
It's true. I think
it was all part of the plan. I was told that they were in there, you see.
No, you weren't lying so much. Stop it.
I didn't know anything, to be honest. But yes, they were saved by the slippers, and thank you, Emma, for buying them for such low price.
Yeah. I say it was a joint win. We both won that one.
Okay.
Exactly.
The Eurobot says, were you encouraged to bid each other up? No.
No. I think that's
Really?
No.
what, for £15. Yeah.
I think the prices were, like you said, were so
All
random,
over,
but I think that just
yeah.
goes a mix of people, or
Yeah.
I don't know what people thought were inside, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. But no, we weren't encouraged to.
Nope.
No, definitely not.
I don't think we were actually told to do anything except, go into the room. But that's basically it. That is it. You didn't really get told anything.
There was no script or anything.
No. In the interviews, they're literally just asking us questions.
Yeah.
And it might have been a little bit, sometimes it's like, oh, have they paid too much? It is one sort of question, because they want you to have a chat about people. We've got to have an opinion on whether it's a good pallet, a bad pallet. Will they make money? Will they not?
Louise says, were there any...
David and Mary. Sorry.
So go on.
No, I was going to say David and Mary pushed the bids up, didn't they? At one point, and I wasn't at all. And that was my reaction. I wasn't happy, and I told them.
Yeah, but that's real. That's all. It's natural.
Calm them down a bit after that.
So pianist Louise says, were there any pallets you were glad you didn't get?
The toilet roll one. It's got to be an obvious one.
Like you, Ben?
I don't want to eat my own words, but there's an episode what's not aired yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I could be wrong. Wrong.
But then I'd understand if obviously people wouldn't have wanted the sleepy time pallet because obviously so many of them were returns. So many of the electric blankets didn't work.
Thank you.
That would have been...
I think he's thinking of
I know what pallet Ben's thinking of. I know. Yeah.
Is it the one I think he's thinking of?
Yeah. If you know,
yeah.
I'm so excited to see, but obviously, anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on.
Oh dear.
So, what are your thoughts of the host of the show? Kev was
amazing,
absolute gentleman. Wow. He was a lovely guy.
He was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can say bad word about him. He was amazing.
Because I think he had a lot of character, and he handled the actual auctioneering, which obviously isn't his daytime job. And I think he handled that very well, and then had the personality and the character to hold off the hosting as well.
And it does help that he does it himself, doesn't it? Like he did it in lockdown.
Yeah.
He did some. He resold some shoes and trainers and stuff. So he had that sort of natural reselling nous, as he says.
And when we stopped filming, sometimes he sing us some Blues Clues songs. So that
we
was
did hear
a little dance.
Yeah.
We just got it.
Got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter.
To answer that, we have no idea if
Kieran.
Kieran tells us he's going to be on series 2.
But I don't know.
Kieran's got the inside gossip. Come on, tell us.
Have you not been asked? I can't believe you guys haven't been asked yet.
Kieran's already filmed season 3.
I heard Kieran's taking Kev's job.
I'm the host. Good job. Yeah, good luck with that one. The ratings will go down if I was the host.
Lee's in. Hello, Lee. I just want to say now. So I think Lee's getting involved. Vinegar Jar, who if you've not subscribed to, definitely go subscribe to Peter. But we're not saying what it is. Okay, well, we've got, hopefully, fingers crossed, I've got a video. No one here, Kieran knows about it, but Ben and Emma don't. We've hopefully got a video coming out on Sunday.
I'm in the video.
No, we haven't done.
Oh.
But we've got a video coming out on Sunday regarding bidding wars and some other people
not related,
like Lee, Colour Flipper, and Vinegar Jar Peter, and a few other people. So watch your space for Sunday. Yeah. Hopefully, if it all goes well and I can edit it well together, it'll be a good watch. But we'll leave it there. Right, Jason. Evening. Ooh, you can watch it back, or we will hopefully do another one next week with a few other people from the show. But obviously, these guys are here now, so you want to be watching this back. Who else is in? Simon Debson, hello. Is it jumped up? Is it? Do you want to take back? Do you want to take back control? Can I take back control? Oh dear.
Kieran, we are buying a container. What are you on about? Yeah, me, Jess, Callum, Becky, and some other guys are buying a container. Ugh.
You're cutting out the UK wholesale part of the clothing, aren't you? You want to buy a container direct from America or wherever it is, and cut out the middleman.
So we're we're going to cut out the middleman, and we're going to go and see I think Callum said he wants to go and see the supplier in America. And we're going to buy a whole shipping container.
What's the price of the container, approximately?
I think it works out to be about 13 to 15 grand.
Okay.
I think
all in, but then you've got.
But if you do 10 people, that's obviously only 1,500 quid each. You would hope that's an affordable risk.
Yeah.
I'll bid £1,000 in the auction without even thinking about it. So if you're going to bid, you would hope as well that even though obviously not all the clothes are going to be A grade, not be the best, but hope.
And they're not all going to be designer either. They're going to be there's going to be a lot of crap.
Yeah. Like the American version of Primark, basically.
Yeah, basically, yeah. But we'll see.
But you're cutting out the middleman who potentially have already taken out the best bits. You know what I mean? So if you cut the middleman out, you go straight to source. Trust your source.
To be honest, I did read that Kieran was hosting season 2. See, I told you. I'm there, mate. I'm already there.
Oh, where was it? Was it just junk? Where were we? No, I did read that Kieran was hosting season. No, it's all lies. It's all lies. But actually, the most where's that question? Is this why I don't touch the laptop when I'm doing it? Did you apply for the show? Were you approached by casting via YouTube? For us, last September, so not September, just like the one before, it was over a year ago, we got contacted via Instagram regarding YouTube, and they email, and they just said, we're potentially putting this together. Are you interested? And we said, yes, let us know. And we didn't hear anything for like 6 months, and then it sort of come back into it. But I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, exactly the same as you. Last September, somebody approached me via social media, and then didn't hear anything for ages. Didn't think anything of it, and then all of a sudden it was like, right, next week you're coming on the show.
Wow.
What about you, Emma?
Yeah, I think it was similar for us. They contacted us, was it by email or something, after seeing our YouTube videos?
In September.
Yeah, then
I
think we did a sort of video call with them. Did you guys as well? Yeah, we did a video call. Didn't hear anything for a few months. Then they came back to us saying it's in the works and that sort of thing. So it was from social media, really. So yeah.
I had no choice. Emma said she sat me.
What do you mean? You was begging me to do it?
No.
Yes.
It wouldn't have been the same if it was just one of you. You know what I mean? As a pair,
exactly.
very well together.
We work well together.
Definitely. And then Kieran just got in, jumped in on the end.
Yeah, I got approached really late. Save the best till last, don't they? Really. So I got through. I think it was through Instagram more than anything. But yeah, I'm glad I did it. I think a lot of us were skeptical doing it because we didn't know how if it was all legit and stuff. But I'm so glad that I did take the plunge and just went for it because it was one of the best experiences of my life. Like meeting these guys and everything else. It's all good. Not Jack, because I met Jack before, but that's good. It's good.
Yeah, I said that before. We agreed that meeting. I think we tried to portray that in the behind the scenes little YouTube video that we made. It's like everyone was getting on so well. Everyone's chatting in the green room or outside or whatever. It was it wasn't just we're bidding and then everyone's ignoring each other. It was very much we were all getting along well, and that for us was a big part of the whole experience. Seeing yourself on TV is weird. That's a different experience. But meeting the people, meeting you guys, that was a big part of the experience.
Definitely. Buy, sell, repeat, sleep, repeat says, does Emma do any private label products on Amazon?
So don't really do private label. To date, I do something called retail arbitrage and online arbitrage. That's where you buy from stores. And we also do wholesale, so we buy direct from wholesalers. However, my main sort of plan for 2022 for the Amazon business is to do some sort of private label product. So last part of last year, I was doing our trademark. So now we've got our trademark, and then now I'm actually looking to find a product, put our own brand and trademark on it, and then sell it. So that should be coming in 2022. And I'll just say, I think the key is to do things in stages. So I've wanted to do private label since I started about 3 years ago, but I knew the budget I had to start small. So I started buying from the shops. As the profits came in, I started going to wholesale, and now I've got the budget to do private label and bring my own brand to market. So I do it in incremental steps, really.
Yeah, nice.
Awesome. It sounds like the way to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
2022 is going to be a big year then.
Oh, wait, I just want to click on this one quick.
Fingers crossed.
What's Emma's YouTube channel? I believe it's the Amazon Dream. Is that the?
Yeah. So in Amazon, in YouTube, if you just type in the Amazon Dream or type in Emma Louise Hamilton, then it should come up.
Yeah. But the links are in the description for all of these lovely people here. So,
thank you. Perfect.
Right, we are hitting the
yeah,
hour,
we are
so
about to hit the hour, so we will let these lovely people go soon. So if you've got any final questions, do drop them in. Where was it filmed? Up north in a hidden location. No, Bolton.
Bolton.
Up north. But,
Also, the Trainer King is due to be entering the castle for the last 2 days of I'm a Celebrity. I mean, can you imagine if we got approached?
Becky shared it. Becky, can you share everyone else's as well?
Becky's good, isn't she? She is good. Well done, Becky.
Becky, you babe. You absolute babe.
Oh yeah. But yeah.
Becky's the best.
Anything you guys would like to say regarding the show before we go? You know what I mean? It's
Ben's face. Go on, Ben.
Anything you want to?
No, I'm enjoying it. I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it.
Good. Yeah. It's. We're glad that we took part in it because it's been an experience that we didn't think we would ever do, really.
Especially Channel 4 as well. It's mad, isn't it? Like,
yeah, if it was on like Dave, right?
that would still be cool.
It'd still be good.
It's like Channel 4 is just mad. Like,
it's a
the whole
strange.
thing is crazy.
Yeah, I think I'd say, it's been a great experience meeting everyone. And if you ever get any opportunities, just go for it. Like, if anything just comes your way, don't think about it. Don't say no for whatever reason. Just go full force. One life, one opportunity. Just do it. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Great ending to our hour. That was perfect.
Grab the bull by its horns.
Yes.
Yes, exactly. Oh, and there you go, Monkey Thrift, just sub to Emma's channel. There we go.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Oh, and then we got Ben's in there and Kieran's is in there as well.
Why's mine last, Becky? What's that all about?
Because
What's that all about, Becky? Yes.
Oh, don't forget to. Oh, thank you as well, Becky. Give a little like.
Spam.
Becky's on like commission. We're a thing, but yeah, we would just like to say thank you to all four of you for coming on. We appreciate it thoroughly. Yeah. Oh, you were. Yeah.
I just wanted to say as well that when we were watching the Vinegar Jars channel the other day,
so he does. So
he was sorry, go on.
No, he does his List 5 live on a Monday. And we were watching it, and he was saying how he was watching the show and like loving the show and everything. Yeah. And it's nice hearing other people sort of like, oh, I can't believe they done that, and oh, he done this, and that sort of like natural reaction.
Yeah, you guys should definitely check him out as well.
Yeah, go check out Vinegar Jar.
He's the best,
and he'll be in our video on Sunday as well. So yeah, thank you to all four of you. Thank you to
five.
Oh, no, it's 5. Four. That's why you bid up from
the cat. The cat's the fifth.
Oh, the cat.
Okay,
thank you again. Thank you all four of you, and thank you to everyone who's been watching along. Everyone in the chat. So
yeah, it's been awesome.
Thanks very much, Gemily, for hosting.
You're very welcome.
That's okay.
Thanks for having us.
Oh, no, you're welcome. So, yeah,
and yes, I'm drinking alcohol-free beer because I saw that message as well, and it's not mine; it's my dad's.
And on that note, right, we will see you hopefully for a video on Sunday. Otherwise, next Thursday for another live with some new awesome people.
Also, make sure you sub to all of our guests. The links are in the description. So yeah, thank you guys. And
have a good evening.
Cheers, everyone.